Gaia is calling her humans to remember that they are galactic beings, that their ancestor goes back to the Pleiades, the Arcturians, the Venusians, the Arcturians, and long ago, many generations ago, Gaia was again in a not too very good space, and she as a planet cried out. Now, of course, planets don't speak like people speak. Back then, people were very much attuned. They were very intertwined with the elements and with the elementals. Now, if you don't know the difference, the element is earth, air, fire, water, and the elementals, the beings that represent that earth, air, fire, and water, but they're on the fifth dimensional. So the earth, air, fire, and water on earth is third dimensional because the planet is third dimensional. But as your consciousness goes into the higher frequencies, into the higher fourth frequency, where you're feeling very creative and open, and the fifth dimensional frequency, where you're really feeling like you need to do something, that there's a reason why you're here, and you are being called upon to help. By expanding our consciousness, we mean that it's more than what's on the grocery list and did I do the laundry and what time are we going to pick up the kids, and that those are all important things, every one of them, but they're third dimensional things that are a part of your third dimensional physicality. A lot of us forgot that there is other frequencies of reality, and we are multi-dimensional beings. And right now, if you're a physical person, you're in that third dimensional state. But when you go into a meditation or something very creative or something very loving or something very important, then you'll go into your fourth dimensional self. When one is able to accept that they also have a galactic expression of themselves, a fifth dimensional self. And it's not like we make it because we say it. No, we always had it. We always had it, but we didn't know we had it. So, maybe you have this wonderful shirt that you have loved, and then someday you lost it and you missed it because you really loved wearing that shirt. It was really a cool shirt. You felt really powerful when you had it on, and but it's gone. It's just gone. And then another day you're rummaging around to someplace you haven't normally rummaged around, and out comes that shirt. Boy, you're down to the cleaners in 2 seconds and you can't wait to wear it because you love that shirt. That's just putting a very big issue into a very manageable third dimensional issue. And then the big part of it is that there are planets that have beings on them. Third dimensionals, they have had the ability to go to these planets, but they're third dimensional and they perceive the third dimension. So maybe there's a wonderful eighth dimensional being there, but they wouldn't know it was there because their brain has not been calibrated to accept that and to recognize that. Educate yourself about the possibility of expanded realities. What's an expanded reality? What's the third dimension mean? What's the fourth dimension mean? What's the 10th dimension mean? And all this information is there. And when you educate yourself, then you get curious and you want to know more, and you're not afraid. And if we have a higher dimensional self, then wouldn't Gaia have a higher dimensional self? We are attached to Gaia. You know, Gaia is our home. Planet Earth is our home. Now, of course, there are people that have done vast damage to Gaia, but that's the dark side. And the whole thing about the third dimension is that you have the dark side and the light side. And that is a choice that everyone needs to make. Do they want to experience reality through the vision of what's bad and what's wrong? That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be informed. That just means that you're not going to take that inside of yourself and you're going to pull yourself above that and say, how can I help this? What can I do? Is there something I can do to help? That pulls you out of being the victim. If you say, I'm a helper, I'm here, what do you need me to do? And you could be talking to a person, or you could be talking to your higher self, or maybe you had a dream that you did something and you woke up and you said, wow, that's cool, I want that dream to be real. Or you meditate and something comes up. Or you draw a picture that goes, yes, that's what I wanted to say. But it's that awakening our creativity, because our creativity is the key that opens the door to the higher frequencies of reality.
That creative element in life got stifled after our youth progressed into adulthood. Yeah. There is so much inner child healing that is happening right now, and that all has to do with being able to embrace our creativity and to pull it into this world without shame or regret or fear of rejection.
Yes, the release of shame and regrets. There are teachers. Shame and regrets aren't bad. There are teachers. Shame teaches us, don't blame yourself, because that's not going to help you to get to the core of why you did it in the first place. If you're busy batting yourself on the back and being upset and hurt and angry, you're going to do it again because you didn't get to the core. And so when you find yourself in a situation where you have shame or fear or anger, to the point where it's out of control in your life and you're not liking it, say, okay, I am ready. I am ready now to be in cooperation. That is for the good of all. That is for the good of all. And also to remember that Earth is a living being. Earth is a living being. And we need to love Earth. And we need to give her love and light. What I've seen is that people are starting to move into the scary part of what is this? What is this about? What is happening here? And then opening up to their own higher perspective, knowing that we are going to more and more awaken to using more and more of our brain and more of our consciousness that goes with that, and to begin to believe that just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So what's happening is that we're starting to use more of our brain power to activate more of our innate abilities. We want to focus not on how it is or what happened, but what are we going to do about it now? When we are able to say, okay, unknown part of my brain, can we open the door a little bit more? We need to know a little bit more. And then a little bit more comes in. And then we start to really know, even remember being on Starship. So let's everyone just take a moment and just close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep breath into your nose. And hold, 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 and out through your mouth. Just one more time, you'll see what a difference it makes. And breathing into your nose. Hold, hold, hold. Out through your mouth. Just taking that moment to recalibrate our consciousness. Because our consciousness has a lot to do with our breath. Because we are not alive without breath. And we are not aware without consciousness. I was thinking about those poor people trapped at that apartment house. Take a few minutes together to give those people a blessing and help them through it, just like we just did for ourselves. So everyone just take a moment and just sit up straight in your chair and keep your back straight and your head relaxed above your shoulders. And above you, you feel this portal of light. And you can feel that you have the ability to pull this higher frequency of light in through your crown. And you just breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold as you allow that love and light to gather. Exhaling that love and light out to all those people and any other people anywhere else in the world that are able to receive and need. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, hold, hold. Now you're going to breathe out to the count of 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax, give, share, love, love, light, light. Just send them love and send them light. Love and light, love and light. And know that when we do those things, that it really does make a difference. It really does make a difference. And none of us are going to know what that difference is, but we could call in some higher energy. With the Arcturians, which you say, blaze, blaze, blaze the violet fire. Blaze, blaze, blaze the violet fire. Transmuting all shadow into light, light, light. And feel the light above you. Feel the light within you. Feel the light beneath you, all around you. And as you feel your light, share it. Share it to the front, to the back, to the right, to the left, to the top, and into the core of Gaia. And blessings be, and thank you so for being with us within this now, and for taking this time to send out your love and your light to those who need it the most. Thank you for remembering your true, multidimensional, higher dimensional expressions of self.